If you're hearing this, it's for a reason. Welcome to Beyond Inspiration. Every morning at 5 a.m., while the world was still asleep, a young girl would sit alone in a small, quiet room. But her life didn't begin at 5 a.m. It ended there. Because before that moment, she had already lived a full day of exhaustion. She worked a small, low-paying job in a crowded city. Long hours, constant pressure, no real breaks. Most of her day was spent serving others, moving from task to task, trying to keep up with a life that never slowed down for her. And when her shift finally ended, there was still no peace waiting for her. Only the long journey back home. On her way back, she would notice something that slowly started to hurt more than she admitted. People laughing together outside cafes. Friends taking photos. Families walking slowly, enjoying life without urgency. Lives that felt light, effortless, complete. And she would quietly think to herself, why does my life feel like survival, while everyone else is actually living? By the time she reached home, her body was tired, but her mind was even heavier. And yet, no one really saw it. Her days were full, but she had no space for herself. No silence. No pause. No moment that belonged only to her. She wasn't unhappy in a loud way. It was quieter than that. She felt absent from her own life. At night, she slept exhausted. And in the morning, she woke up already drained. Not because she lacked effort, but because she never had time to breathe as herself. And slowly, something inside her started to feel invisible. One night, something shifted inside her. Not outside, but within. She realized something simple. I don't have a life for myself during the day, so I will create one before the world wakes up. The next morning, she woke up at 5 a.m. The world was silent. No demands. No expectations. No pressure. Just stillness. And for the first time, she didn't feel like she was being pulled in every direction. She just existed. She didn't suddenly become disciplined. She didn't build routines. She didn't chase success. She simply sat in silence. Some mornings, she wrote her thoughts. Some mornings, she stared out of the window. Some mornings, she cried quietly without explanation. And some mornings, she did absolutely nothing. But that nothing slowly became something powerful. Because for the first time, she wasn't trying to improve her life. She was reconnecting with it. Days turned into weeks, and her 5 a.m. mornings became quiet and consistent. But her life outside was still the same. Same job, same pressure, same tired routine. Until one day, someone new entered her life. An old lady from her workplace. She was very calm and observant. They didn't talk much at first, just small interactions. But one day, that person said something that stayed with her. You always look like you're carrying something invisible. She didn't respond, because she wasn't used to people noticing her, but something about that sentence stayed with her. Not because it was deep, but because it was true. A few days later, that same lady gave her a challenge, not something extreme, not something life-changing on paper. She just said that. For 21 days, do one small thing every day only for yourself. Don't miss it. No explanation. No pressure. Just a quiet challenge. At first, she didn't take it seriously. But something inside her said, why not try? So she tried. She didn't change her entire life. She didn't suddenly become disciplined or perfect. She just stayed consistent with small things. Her 5 a.m. time became her space, a place where she didn't need to prove anything. A place where she didn't need to perform. She would sit with herself. Some days she wrote. Some days she planned nothing. Some days she just existed without guilt. And slowly, something inside her began to settle. She became less overwhelmed at work, less emotionally drained on her way home, less reactive to everything around her. Her life outside didn't change, but her relationship with it did. And that made all the difference. Weeks passed, and something unexpected happened. Her consistency didn't go unnoticed. Her calmness, her focus, her stability created quiet opportunities around her. One day, she was offered a better role at work. Not a dream life, not instant success, but a small step forward. A better space, a better chance, a better direction. But something surprised her. Even after her job improved, she didn't suddenly become happier, because she realized something powerful. It was never the job that was breaking her. It was the version of her who had no space for herself. The job didn't heal her life. It only reflected the change already happening inside her. Years later, her life looked better from the outside. More stable, more structured, more comfortable. But the real transformation was invisible. She was no longer surviving her days. She was living them, calmly, quietly, fully present. And for the first time, she felt like she belonged in her own life. And if you asked her what changed everything, she wouldn't say the job. She wouldn't say 5 a.m. She wouldn't even mention the challenge. She would pause for a moment and say something unexpected. Nothing changed my life. I just stopped abandoning myself every day. Because sometimes, life doesn't transform when you get more. It transforms when you finally stop losing yourself in everything you do. This is beyond inspiration. And this is your reminder. You don't need a different life. You need a version of yourself who doesn't leave you behind. Keep going, because this is beyond inspiration. Subscribe for more reminders that your story isn't over.